I am going to invite our Commander Don Taylor to come to the front, and when we are doing our national, the salute to the flag to the United States.
For liberty and justice. Thank you.
This year marks the 72nd anniversary of the outbreak of the Korean War. Over the course of 3 years, nearly 2 million UN soldiers came to Korea and fought a terrible battle for the freedom of the Korean people. Among their numbers, about 29,000 soldiers came from Arizona. Especially, so many soldiers of Arizona fought bravely in the Battle of Operation Killer. In this operation, United Nations forces launched a military campaign against the Chinese army from February 20th until March 6th, 1951. The operation was so successful to eliminate all enemy forces south of the area designated as the Arizona line. Taking this opportunity, on behalf of the Korean government and Korean people, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude and respect to you, courageous heroes. Your noble service preserved the freedom of the Republic of Korea and thus uphold democracy all around the world. In particular, I want to commemorate one special veteran from Arizona, whose name is Felix Yanez. Private Yanez was killed on the 16th day of July, 1950, at the Kumgang River while fighting to prevent the North Korean army from advancing. Because of the fierce battle, his remains were lost for many years. However, at long last, his remains was identified and he could finally return to his home. Today, we are honored to host his cousin, Felix Padilla, and his family at this location. Additionally, the Ambassador for Peace Medal will be presented to him on behalf of his deceased cousins. Ladies and gentlemen, the Korean War is the war that made us what we are today. The tragedy that war brought about and the determination that overcame it, and the pride in economic growth achieved from the post-war ruin, and the great alliance rooted in the noble sacrifices of the Korean War veterans. All of this remain wholly intact within our lives and minds. Even after 72 years have passed, they in their totality reflect what we Koreans are. It can never be said the Korean War is the forgotten war, as we Koreans prove every day that the sacrifices of our fallen heroes are not made in vain. As a final note, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you again for the cause and the service you have embodied for your whole lifetime. You truly are an inspiration, not only to me, but also to all Koreans worldwide. I will always keep you in my prayers for your good health and happiness. Thank you, and God bless you.
But I know it's an honor to be here and to be able to speak in front of you with my Korean colleagues We're very honored that 72 years ago, we found out where Korea was. And most of us soon became a part of that. And again, to repeat myself, it's been an honor and a privilege to be here today. And I can't imagine all the respect and everything that goes with all these dinners and luncheons and what you've had for us. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you again.
The partnership that has been established with the veterans and the folks in other countries, I think that's what we want to emulate here in stateside, right? Building bridges, working together to make communities stronger. I think that's an important part, and we want to honor those that have fought for our country. So thank you, everybody who is a veteran. We really appreciate your service, of course. And
it was a funeral of Private Felix Martinez Yanes, and as our General Counsel General mentioned already, he died back in July 16th of 1950 at the early stage of Korean War. He was a member of the 19th Infantry Regiment of the 21st Infantry Division of the U.S. Army.
You can't forget the veterans that served in the Korean conflict, and we still have some veterans from World War II. So let's keep remembering them, and as we're doing today, honor them, honor you, and also the veterans in Korea that fought in the Korean War.
Of what these men and women accomplished during those 3 years of the war cannot really be overstated. And the sacrifice that actually preserved freedom for millions of Koreans today must always be remembered.
For the service you and your countrymen have performed in restoring and preserving our freedom and democracy, we cherish in our hearts the memory of your boundless sacrifices in helping us re-establish our free nation. In grateful recognition of your dedicated contributions, it is our privilege to proclaim you an ambassador for peace with every good wishes of people of the Republic of Korea.
One morning on July 13th this year, I was watching the news in the morning, and the newscaster came up and says, they found a picture of my cousin, and it said they found a remains, and so it's a picture in the news from Korean War, and they identified him, and they said his name, Private Felix Yanes. And I looked at it and said, oh my God, that is my cousin. I cannot believe they found him after 72 years. And I was so excited, I had tears in my eyes. Wow. You know, it was the highest honors I could even imagine. He received the Purple Heart and other medals. That's the highest honor that he can get. And I mean, he fought to the end. South Korea is a beautiful country. And it wasn't for my cousin and all those soldiers that, fought for them. And bravely, fearlessly, South Korea will not be there. But it's just an honor, to do what he did.
Mr. Volpe. Mr. Volpe. And then Mr. Johnson.
Thanks.
And then Mr. Rowe. Mr. Rowe.
thank you, sir.